And good evening, this is Constance Connie McMillan, and I'm here to do my persuasive speech. Thank you. So you're losing your hearing. What's next? I'm Constance Connie McMillan, and I'm here to present my persuasive speech on the damages of losing your hearing. Do you hear that? Do you hear the music playing? It is so pretty. But what? I can't hear it. That is what your parents would say to you when they cannot hear the sounds. That is the biggest complaint that adult children have about their parents over the age of 50 is that the parents are losing their hearing. But that is not the only thing. Nowadays, it's not just the people over the age of 50 anymore who are losing their hearing. We have babies that are losing their hearing because they're exposed to loud noises. They're damaged to their eardrums. Medicines also can damage the eardrums. We have what we call deaf, hard of hearing. These people they're slowly losing their hearing. They have hearing, but they are damaging their eardrums, the middle eardrums, because of the loud noises, medication, and different types of sicknesses. So let's discuss understanding the types of hearing loss. Hereditary diseases such as inflammation minority, trauma. You have certain medication. Blood pressure is the biggest that helps loses your ear, so be aware of that one. Long-term exposure to noise. These kids nowadays are losing their hearing much earlier than 50 years old because they are really exposed to noise, and age. But that is not the only thing. There are two main types of ear loss hearing. The first one is the ear artery, which is a nerve damage. That is your inner ear. Once your inner ear has been punctured, it is no longer useful. You are deaf. That one is permanent deaf. The second one is a different type of wave that you hear the loud trumpet of a big trumpets in the street. That is just a wave that goes on, which can be corrected by surgery. Or if you need hearing aid, they put one in your ear to lessen the noise that you hear on the outside. We discussed the causes of ear infection. Let's discuss the ones that are untreatable. What happens if it is left untreatable? If it's left untreatable, it gets worse. Your inner ear will become damaged. No matter surgery or medicine will help this. Then you will be what is known clinically as deaf. Mommy. Now that we have discussed the negative sides of hearing loss, let's discuss the good part. Help. So here's what's going to happen. It comes in three forms for you. It comes in hearing aids, American Sign Language, and lastly, cochlear implant. According to the ASHA, the Center of Hearing for the Hearing Communication, there are many different types of hearing aids, ranging from the largest ones to the smallest one. The largest one can look like one of your Bluetooths that fits in the ear. If everybody be thinking that you're on the phone when actually you are having your hearing aid in order to help you. Or all the way down to a small little pin that can fit in the cornea of your ear. No one can see that there. Men can have it behind the ear and you never see it. Women have it behind their hair and you'll never know it's there, but yet it is there to help you. American Sign Language is a living language. A living learning language, which I love. It is something that I personally think that if you're losing your hearing or you're just hard of hearing, you should invest into this language, learning this language. Whether you completely lose your hearing or not, American Sign Language is really the best. And last is the cochlear implant. This one is a yes and no, and I personally feel no. It should be your last resort because it comes with, as you notice, a big price, up to $40,000 order for this surgery. It is, to me, a very unnecessary surgery because once they cut your head open, they put it inside. And if it goes out and you need to replace this, it's another $40,000 But guess what? They cannot remove that copper that they put in the first time. They're going to replace it. They're going to just add another copper next to it. So that means you got all this wire and metal in your head that's not coming out. This is why this one is definitely your last choice. Not just because it's financial, huge. It's because it's unremovable. You cannot replace this one or try to correct this one. It is in your head to stay. So, in summary, please allow me to review the main points. Hearing loss. What are you going to do about it? Are you just going to ignore it? Or you're going to seek out help? Again, left untreated can lead to deafness. If you are 75% deaf in your ear, hard of hearing, you are legally deaf. That's what they classify you as, deaf. So it's just probably best to maybe do the sign language. Or if you're hard, try to do the hearing aid. But please, try to keep the copper implant your last thing. Again, it is one that cannot be removed from your head. All they're going to do is put another one in there, and you're going to have another $40,000 that a lot of families cannot afford. So there you have it. Losing your hearing. There is a chance that you can be better off with it out sometimes. Yes, you're going to miss some things, but then again, at the big point, you're not going to miss anything. You have hearing aids that ranges from big ones to small ones, which can amplify your hearing, and you may never have to go to the copper implant. Or if you want, you would never have to learn sign language. But please, learn sign language. Whether you lose your hearing or not, it is also a good new language to have anyway. So there you have it. So I hope I have convinced you that if you're losing your hearing, you are not without hope. You're not without some kind of help in your life. I have given you 3 points of help. Your hearing aids, American Sign Language. Last but not least, please try to remember this one, the copper implant. Let's let that one be your last result.